Hello and welcome to the Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs show. I am Lisa Sims, and guess what? I am back. I know it's been a long time since I have done the Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs show, and it started 12 years ago. And I started the podcast because I was promoting my book at the time, which was Stretching a Dollar to Save and Make Thousands, an Entrepreneur's Guide to Doing More with Less. And so I decided I wanted to be able to promote the book when I needed to and not have to worry about being on different podcasts to make that happen. And so I just wanted my own space. And so that's how it was born. And 12 years later, here I am. And so I am glad that you are tuning in. And I'm just going to warn you today now. I got to knock some rust off because I haven't done this in a minute, but just bear with me. And we are going to actually get through it. And so, what I want you to do is, if you have not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, now what I am doing is it's going to be available as a podcast, and you can listen to it on your mobile device, but also I'm incorporating the video aspect of it. So, for those who are visual, you can go to YouTube. And we've made it really simple for you to be able to find us. Our handle on YouTube is Stretching a Dollar, now that YouTube has handles. And we are also on Facebook at Stretching a Dollar as well. So you don't have to worry about ever missing an episode of the Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs show. And I always like to tell people, I love to have guests. So if you would love to be a guest on the Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs show, I would love to have you. Now, I always have to say this, so just bear with me. In order to be a guest on the Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs show, your topic must pertain to my theme of the show, which is Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs. So if you have a particular topic that you can speak on for at least 30 minutes and it pertains to the show, then go on over to our website, stretchingyourcash.com. We're in the process of updating it. So right now it may look a little bit out of whack, but that's okay. We're in the process of updating that. And so you fill out the form for Be My Guest, and once I receive that information, I'll be in contact if you're a good fit, and we will go from there. And so also, I've been busy as well since I've actually done the Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs podcast. I have written 2 books. I was self-published, but now I am published. So my latest book is available. It is Effective Digital Learning, Transforming Traditional Learning Models to a Virtual World, and it was published last year. I'm forgetting the month, but I know it was last year, and it is available on Amazon and other online bookstores. And it's not just for educators. If you have a particular topic or talent that you want to be able to put online, then this book is for you. It will help you to get started. You may want to put it online and don't know where to get started. Well, this can help you to do that. And so I'm sharing my many years of online teaching, which is about 15 long years of online teaching. And so just sharing some tips and tricks with you along the way to help you get started. And so with that, we are going to go ahead and get started with today's topic. And today's topic is going to be 5 tools to help you automate your business. Now, I'm going to be very transparent today because that's the only way I can help myself and to help you. And so when I started my business a long time ago, it was called the IT Mechanic, and it focused on website design and database design. And it was not automated. And I'm just going to be very, very honest because of the time that it was created. Technology is not, well, was not where it is today, and there was not a lot of automation that I could do because number one, I didn't have a whole lot of money to automate nothing. So everything was expensive, and I was stretching every dollar that I had, hence the name of this show. And so I learned from that. And so now in 2022, technology has advanced to the point where there are just so many different tools and affordable tools for small businesses to be able to automate your business. And automation is important because it frees you up. When I was doing the IT Mechanic, I was everything because I couldn't afford to hire anybody. So if you can imagine an org chart and just put my name in all those boxes because I didn't have any money to hire anybody to put in those boxes. And it got a little bit tiring. And plus, I was working a full-time job at the same time. So just imagine that. And the only thing that I did not have during that time is children, which now I have two. Back then, I didn't have any. And so automation is very important because it saves you time and it also helps you to be able to fulfill those requests and business processes more efficiently. You know, time is money. And if you're spending all your time trying to do everything, then you're not really taking advantage of technology the way that you should. And so I have learned from my ways when I was doing the IT Mechanic. Now I have another business, Lisa Teach Me. And so that particular business has a lot of automation in it, and it frees me up to do other things, and I'm not just tied to the business. And that's what I want you to be able to do. And I know you may be saying, well, I just started, or you may be thinking about starting a business and your funds are low. Believe you me, I've been there. I understand. I know because I was there myself and had to do a lot of bootstrapping. But there are still a lot of ways that you can affordably automate your business. Now, one of those ways that you can do that is live streaming. I mean, you can live stream, and a lot of applications will let you do it for free. You can use Instagram. Like right now, I'm using StreamYard, and so I have the ability to stream to multiple platforms at one time, and which is efficient. It saves me time. So I can do one thing that goes across multiple platforms. And so you might say, well, I can't afford StreamYard. Well, Zoom also has the ability to allow you to kind of automate. Well, you can stream across different platforms, but you know, in terms of automating, you still need another tool to do that. But the point is that you can utilize it to help you to automate some of the processes that you have in place. And so it is a real time saver because I know when I started the Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs show and it was on Blog Talk Radio, the automation capability that they had was not there. Like I said, that was 12 years ago. And so I really couldn't schedule the show like I wanted to. And now I can, which makes it a whole lot easier to do. So if you can automate marketing, webinars, or any kind of marketing that you need to do, I would highly encourage you to do that. And that way, you just do it. You can do multiple videos at one time, but then you can space them out and you can use your tools to do that. And so, another automation tool that you may want to check into is text messages. Now, I use a particular text messaging software, and I enjoy it because, number one, again, it's automation. I provide the keyword for people to text, and you can join my list, and that's all I have to do. I set up the keyword, provide the number, people subscribe, boom. Now, there is a cost to this one, and any particular one is going to, cost some money, but you can get some affordable ones for like $30 a month. And so, but I know email is still a good marketing tool, but I'm from the school. I just get so many emails in a day, and that it may take me a minute to respond to some emails. But if I get a text message, I'm going to respond faster than I will with email. And so if you can basically come up with a keyword that you want people to actually join your particular list, and put it on your website or put it on your social media channels, then hey, you have just taken a good chunk of your time back because you have now automated that. And so I hope you're seeing the bigger picture, because as I said with that org chart, that still rings in my mind as I used to speak to entrepreneurs at our local chamber of commerce, and I would put this PowerPoint. I had a PowerPoint, and I put that org chart up there, and they would laugh because I would tell them, put your name in these boxes if you don't have any money to hire people. And so, this is going to actually help you. So we've done live streaming, we've done text messages, and I touched on email marketing, so that'll be number 3. Email marketing, that is still a viable channel. Some people still like to receive emails, and it's good to have an email list, and you want to make sure that you have that process automated. And so you want to make sure that you have a way to collect email addresses on your website, your social media pages. Make it easy for people. I'm getting up in age, and I don't want to say lazy, but I'm kind of pooped after dealing with 2 children and working and doing the business. I'm tired, and I need things to be just a little bit easy. And so if you put yourself in your customer's place, or your prospective customer's place, and you realize that, hey, don't make me think and don't make me work for it. Just make it easy for me to get the information that I need. And if you do that, people will greatly appreciate it. I know I will. And so that goes to your email list. Make sure it's on your website and other places where people can actually find it and sign up. We've all heard that your list, that's where your money is, in your list. So if you don't have a list, I would suggest that you start a list very soon, like today, and also make sure that the particular email software that you use can also automate the process as well. Like if you want to do a series of emails that it also has that capability. And you don't want to choose an email marketing software thinking that because it's cheap that it's going to meet your needs, and then when you start to want to automate, then you realize, number one, it doesn't have that feature, or it's going to cost you a lot of money. So just do some upfront investigation on that. I know Active Campaigns is one of the popular ones right now. And I know a lot of people use MailChimp, but as I said, just make sure that the particular email marketing software that you choose can grow with you as you grow as well. And that brings me to my fourth tool, which is, now there is a automation tool, and I played around with it a little bit, and they had a trial, so I was trying out the trial, and it's a Zapier. I think I'm saying it correctly. But anyway, it has the ability to automate your business processes. You just tell it, okay, if I receive an email, if somebody visits this page or whatnot, you put the particular automation steps in place. And so from me trying it out, I actually enjoyed it. I don't know what happened. I think my trial ran out or whatnot, but it's also something you may want to look into to help you to automate your business. As I said, if you can put things on automatic and save yourself some time, and if you can find some free or open source tools to help, that's even better. But the whole point of this is so that you are not the business, because if you become the business, you are going to wear yourself out. I know, I have been there, done that, have the t-shirt and umbrella, and do not want it again. So I'm learning from my ways, and I'm trying to share with others so that you don't go down the same path that I have gone down. And the last kind of automation tool I would actually say as well that I've kind of touched on is your website. If you can make your website as automated as possible, that is a big savings for you. And you may be thinking, well, I have my social media channels and everything, but you don't own those. I think last week, TikTok went down. And I could just only imagine the people who were having breakdowns because they couldn't get on TikTok. We have become a social media mobile device society. And if we can't get to our social media platforms, we just about have a heart attack. And I know in my own household, my kids, if the internet goes down, you would think that it's just the end of the world. And you got to get that internet back up. And so same for social media. When TikTok and Instagram and Clubhouse and all these other things go down, then that's costing you money because people can't find you, they can't listen to you. But if you have your own website, then you still have another avenue for people to be able to reach you. And then also you can add automation to your website as well. So the websites are not dead. I was reading an article the other day, and so it was kind of touching on the point, is a business website still relevant? And the answer is yes, it's still relevant because you cannot put all of your eggs in one basket. And as I provided with that TikTok example, TikTok goes down or Instagram goes down, it's something. And so you want to make sure that you have your own platform that you control and that you can automate as you see fit. And depending on your business, your automation can look totally different from mine and anyone else's. the point is you need to sit down, review your business, see those areas where you can actually automate. And I've done this with myself, and I'm going to continue to do it because, I want to be able to have things automatic. And it just really helps. One of the automation tools, this is kind of a bonus. As you remember from my previous shows, I always give a little bonus information. But one of the things that when I first started my business, I used Ring Central. And Ring Central is a voice over IP phone system. And the good thing about it is that it allows you to be able to set up different extensions. And so you can give yourself a big business feel even though you're a small business. So case in point, when I was doing the IT mechanic, I had a extension for sales, I had an extension for support, I had just a general number. So when you call the number, and plus it was an 800 number at the time, so it gave that big time business feel even though there was only one person operating it. And so I was able to automate that and everything instead of just having everything come to one number. So if you can get people to where they need to be, then that helps you out as well. And so if you're looking for something like that, that may be something that you might want to consider, Ring Central. It's I think another one is Grasshopper, and there's many others out there that you can choose from that can help you to actually automate your phone calls when prospective customers, because believe it or not, there are some people who still like to call and talk to someone. I'm not one of those people. If there's a chat feature, and here's something else to another tip as well, provide some tools for people who don't like the telephone. Chat, add a chat function to your website, and you can automate that because you can have specific steps that people, to address specific steps that people have or questions that they may have without having to call somebody. If I don't have to talk, I don't want to seem like I just don't want to talk to somebody. But if I could get a chat going, I'd rather do that. And a lot of people feel that way because I hate when I have to call anywhere for support, because then I'm going to be placed on hold. Then I have to listen to this god awful whole music and just all of that. So just try to automate that as best you can. If you can think about the different people, prospective customers that you have and how they want to interact with your business, do that, because they're gonna thank you. I thank people who have chats, and I just can't do the phone. It just bothers me so bad when I have to call. So, just other ways that you can get a hold of people. And so just incorporate that into your business. So I hope this has been helpful to you. It's been helpful to me. As I said, I'm still looking to automate my business and everything, because I can't be the business. I don't want to be the business again. I did that and I don't want to do it again. And it just helps you to just focus on those areas that are your strength. And so hopefully something was said that you can apply immediately to your business to help you grow. And so I have enjoyed talking about automation, being a tech person myself. Anytime I get to talk about technology and technology tools to help us small business owners to go to that next level, I particularly enjoy that as well. And before I forget, I forgot to mention earlier that I have a book club for the Stretching a Dollar for entrepreneurs, and it is an Amazon book club. And this month we're reading Deep Work, and it is diving into aspects of how can you be more focused in a distracted world. Now, we as entrepreneurs, this is a good read for us because number one, many of us are doing side hustles while we're doing our main jobs until we can transition out. And then we have lives as well. You have families, you have children, you have other things that you're trying to do. So you need to be able to maximize your time. So if you would like to join our book club, you can. You can go on, just go to Amazon and search for Amazon Book Club. And then once you get to the Amazon Book Club, then you can search for Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs. The next time I'll have that information available. I just kind of forgot about that, and it came to me just a few moments ago. But nevertheless, every Monday, just make sure that you tune in to the Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs show. We're going to start your Mondays off on a good note with some good entrepreneurial small business information that can help you to jump start it or just even make you think about things differently. And so, again, if you are not following us on our social media, I would highly encourage you. We are on IG. We are Stretching a Dollar Show on IG. And then, as I said earlier, we're on Facebook and YouTube at Stretching a Dollar. And don't forget, if you want to be a guest, you can go to our website again, which is stretchingyourcash.com, and complete the Be My Guest form, and I will be in contact with you. And so, on that note, I am going to go ahead and get out of here. I think I did pretty good for not having done this in a minute and being able to talk and operate at the same time. You know, it can be challenging because you got a lot of things going on that you got to keep your eyes on, but I think I did pretty good. So I am going to pat myself on the back, and I am going to go ahead and get out of here. And I hope that you will tune in next week for another interesting topic on the Stretching a Dollar for Entrepreneurs show. And also, don't forget to tell a friend, share this with someone who may be thinking about starting a business but doesn't know how to get started. And so just let them know about this particular show and how it can actually help them as well. And so one little last thing before I get out of here, I just want to leave you with a little motivation, because we all need motivation. I mean, the world that we're living in today, if you don't have a little bit of motivation, it can get disheartening. But I want you to continue to believe in yourself. I don't care if you don't have any customers right now, you hadn't made a sale in some months, or you may be contemplating closing down your business. I am here to tell you that You just need to continue to believe in yourself and do some soul searching and think outside the box. I think a lot of times we are so rigid in our thinking and we only think one way. But there's more than one way to solve a problem. And if you look at things in that regard, you can turn some things around. So always believe in yourself and know that anything is possible as long as you believe. And with that, I am going to go ahead and get out of here. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.